Okay. Welcome to the streaming time. The teams have flipped. Lowered expectations will be picking the first hero. Phoenix Rising Amethyst chose Infernal Shrines. So we'll be spinning up the game very shortly here. And we'll get into it. And we're in the lobby, so that's good news. All right, I'm liking the coordination on portraits so far, so well done to the teams there. I have to adjust my overlays. Okay. Test all my stuff out. Okay. Start and zoom draft. No, okay. Mhm. Okay. Both teams have coordinated their portraits. I'm very proud of them. That's really the most important thing here. We're getting the captains set up. And then we'll be jumping into the shrines. I have not researched these teams as much as maybe I should have, but Team 1 will be the lowered expectations, and they were the second seed, and Team 2 is the 7th seed, played by Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Don't forget to follow me in Twitch so you can earn channel points when I stream. I don't know why I can't turn those on, but I need 50 followers to make channel points work. So there you go. Okay, waiting to get into it. I'm excited to see what Amethyst, Phoenix Rising Amethyst, picks here for their heroes, because they chose the map. So that tells me we're going to see something exciting.
Infernal Shrines!
And here we go. Here we go. Where? Into the draft. All right. Lowered expectations banning first. Expecting them to ban some of the map pick heroes here, like a Kael'thas or something of that nature. Right Wing ban comes out, followed by a May ban. So what my team likes to run on Infernal Shrines is all transformer things. So we take everything that can transform, like Muradin goes to his form, and Alexstrasza turns into a dragon, and Tassadar turns into an Archon, and then everyone transforms Tychus as well, and then we go and kill the shrine. It doesn't always win, but it's fun. Okay, Cassia and Anduin are second bands. Lowered Expectations coming in. With a... I'm going to try to lower my expectations for this pick. Thus... This is Division E.
I stand ready. The crusade calls.
Johanna and Vala picked up. Good picks, but not the exciting picks I was looking for. I wanted like a, I don't know, Alarak or something cool, but, you know, I guess we'll take the current S tier heroes. That's fine. We'll see if we pick a blind. Cassia's been banned out. Malthael Deckard. Alright. The Funk on Malthael. Spudmax on the Kael'thas, and Malfrex on the Deckard. At least for now. Hey, there's the Alarak man. So much for exciting Alarak time. Let's see, they've choked healers, so I'm expecting like a Stukov ban. Looking for the mage pickup. I want to see Mephisto. He is my favorite hero to play. I don't know why, but I really like him, and he's super strong on this map. So come on, Mephisto. Dang it.
Let's save some lives.
Okay, double mage Mephisto here. That's what we want to see. Or I guess we can see a tank. I'm expecting... I mean, Anubarak is meta right now, but we're going Varian, Orphea. Alright. So, tank Varian, Orphea, so double mage. How are we looking against double mage here? Vala is going to be able to get Gloom at 13 and get that spell armor, so she might be hard to kill late game. Morales putting a lot of armor on. Johanna be able to escape. So there we go. Tassadar. Good pokey heroes. We have two shrine pokey mages in Kael'thas and Tassadar. We have a Malthael, I think, and Sonya are going to be dueling it out in the off lane. But every hero here feels pretty strong when it comes to clearing the shrine minions. So I think we'll have a good round here. Am I a devil worshipper? No. I had to think about it for a second, but no. So, you know, I like the Uther Carbot, but I just don't like Carbot portraits here. I like people to be a little bit more expansive in their portrait research. So, you know, so I'm going to give the portrait win onto the side of Amethyst, especially because they picked a logo that is Amethyst colored and matches their Phoenix Rising gem. So, portrait win goes to Phoenix Rising Amethyst.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
That's my game view. Neat. Okay. So, let's review. Malfrix on the Deckard, Spudmax on the Kael'thas, Varian on the Dingo on the Varian, the Funk on the
10
Malthael,
seconds.
Dextor on the Orphea. Docket playing
5,
Sonya, Space
4,
Pope on Johanna,
3,
Sparhawk on
2,
Tassadar,
1.
Sylvester Chung on Vala,
To
and
arms.
Little Barista on Lieutenant Morales. Okay. In this opening match here, let's see how they engage. Just looking for some easy engages. No big deal. Let's do a map overview, if I remember how to do this correctly. So, okay, teams are engaging here mid. Both teams going at it. Let's see if they get... Ah, no one dies, that's fine. Okay, let's do our overview and look at kind of the keys to the map. So, I want to see teams rotating down here. I want to see the tanks stopping the rotation. Kael'thas is early. These guys are kind of overstaying. We want to see who picks up these first. Sonya overstays and dies. Okay, let's see what actually happens. Let me go back into the game. Okay, I'll see if I can tone it to the right level. Okay, win for the camp, invade, Tastor goes down to the living bomb. Dingo, even though he has no heroic talents yet, still manages to invade and lead his team onto the camp steal. So these little guys who got captured here, these little knoll throwers, spear chuckers, are now going to do damage, and the blue team guys are going to hit the orange team ones and do damage to these buildings. Okay, let's take a look at talents. So Deckard has picked up this blue sapphire gem, which means when he throws out his little box ability, it will slow people every once in a while. Spudmax, Kael'thas, trying to get away. Successfully gets away, but he's low on mana. Kael'thas has taken Mana Addict, so when he collects globes, which you'll see pop out of these center little minions here, once he collects 20 of those, he gets a shield, so he dies less. Vala gets low, manages to get away. Level lead, early level lead here by 2 levels from the side of lowered expectations. So that's going to help them get more damage out early. Kael'thas making trouble with his living bomb. Varian's taken taunt, so he is now a real hero. Nope. Missed what's happening up here. Docket gets the early kill. So well done, Sonya. Okay, camp is getting taken here, so if we look real fast at our camp boards, you've got a camp here, camp top. Right now, this bottom camp is going to push really well, while the shrine here is top. So if you're a chess player, this is known as like forking, right? So by having 2 different lanes doing different things, you can create a situation for your enemies that's hard to get out of. Sonya goes down to the CC chain by lowered expectations here. Yeah, I'm very proud of my overhead view. The only thing is I have to remember not to overuse it. Okay. Shrine's getting soloed by the Funk, which is great. When Malthael hits, he does all of the... he hits all of them with his poison, and they slowly die. So he's able to kind of solo all of these. You can watch his little bubble of damage come out and collect all these little +1s for his team. Bottom right is the score. 40 collected on the side of lowered expectations. Arcane Punisher comes out. My team is asking if I'm playing. That means they're not watching me. Come on, guys. Okay. Johanna goes down the side of lower expectations. Punisher does a lot of damage and also helps to stun. If you can follow up that stun with the Punisher, you can definitely get a lot of extra damage going. Bottom lane, Sonya trying to push in for her team and get this extra experience. Up against the Malthael. What's happening here? So, Punisher still active, half health, so Still going in for it. Going trying to get this fort wall down. They're not successful. Punisher finally goes down. Alright. Teams are rotating back around. Battle happening bottom. Let's see if there's a rotate to kill Sonya. Looks like Sonya gets away. Okay, invasion on this camp. Both teams know what's happening. Going in for the kill. Orphea puts out a big thing, gets stuck. Deckard gets the capture, Sonya goes down. Dingo looking low, Space Spoke gets out. Johanna trying to stay alive, doesn't quite make it. And point to lowered expectations. Tastar gets the poke damage, but doesn't do a lot and helps clear the camp. Lowered expectations looking pretty dominant here. I'm going to have to raise my expectations of how they're performing. Both teams kind of waiting for the next phase here. You can see on the mini-map this, this purple thing. That means that's where the next objective is spawning. And when it's purple like that, it usually means it's like within 30 seconds or something, so like a minute before it pops. So now's the time when you might want to go for camps, or just go for a hard engage because you have level 10 and they don't, and you can go and kill them. Kael'thas put out a big Pyroblast, but on a full health Tassadar doesn't do a lot of damage. Looking at our heroic talents, Stay a While and Listen from Deckard Cain, you saw that come out. He puts out a book that you can read, and makes you go to sleep. Pyroblast from Kael'thas, it's a giant fireball. Shield Wall from Varian, it protects him from all damage. Both teams are waiting for a gank here. Last Rites from Malthael, if he uses this to kill someone, it makes it come up faster, so he tries to get kills with it. And Orphea has Crushing Jaws, you saw that, that rectangle kind of thing come down. Lieutenant Morales got cut out by the Orphea, goes down. Tassadar looks like he's down, executed by Dexter. Malthael caught out, trying to steal this camp. Last Rites goes off, gets the kill on the Sonya. Orphea looking for the kill on the Johanna, uses Crushing Jaws, misses, Johanna gets away. Lowered expectations, looking to take this camp easily. And now pushing in with it. Let's see if they push in. Kael'thas stays alone, could have been invaded here, but is able to kind of run away for free. Shrine, Alfrex, and Spudmax are going to pick up these Shrine minions. They're up to 8. Malthael coming to help. Dingo and Dexter here are looking for this gank, so they're just waiting in this bush, and they're looking for the team to rotate, and then just make a big engage and try to get this fast kill as soon as they see someone they like. Probably like a Morales or a Sonya. They go in for the Sonya. Big root from Deckard to help out. Sonya gets away, Space Pope gets away, but he spreads the bomb to his team. Morales misclicks there, runs back in, manages to get away. Sonya takes a ton of damage. Or sorry, Vala makes... Oh, Tassadar caught out. Okay, now we've got a Frozen Punisher. So the Frozen Punisher turns off buildings. He freezes them. So he'll cast his thing in a second here, and you'll see that the buildings like stop shooting and stuff. So now there's ice around the buildings, which means they're not doing anything. Which makes it very hard for the buildings to kill you. So Frozen Punisher is generally the best one to get. Frozen Punisher jumps over the wall. Going down pretty fast to this Vala. Deckard puts out his Stay a While and Listen. Sorry, Stay a While and Listen. Punisher still going strong, takes out the wall. Varian goes in for the taunt. Gets the Tassadar. Space Pope dives in with her from space with the Johanna thing. Oh, big heal from Deckard there. Manages to keep his team alive. Deckard picked up Restorative Potion, so getting a little extra heal over time for his team. You can see it ticking up there. Looking at level 10s for the other team, for Phoenix Rising Topaz, Amethyst. Leap from Sonya, so she does a big jump and stun. Falling Sword, you've seen from Johanna several times. She goes up in the air, and she makes everyone underneath of her unstoppable, which can be used to negate some of these big crowd control chains. Archon for Tassadar, he turns into a big Archon. Although he doesn't combine with people like StarCraft stuff, so not exactly lore Archon. Rain of Vengeance from Valhalla, it's a big stunny triangle. And Stim Drone from Morales makes people attack faster, usually the Vala. Phoenix Rising trying to hold on to anything here, trying to get back in the game, so they're turtling up, trying to collect experience. They're down 3 levels. They're looking to see what they can do. It's very hard for them to engage. Each level is worth like 5% damage or something. So even though it's a 5v5 fight, because of the 3-level lead, you're talking about another, like, you know, almost entire person of damage missing from the team fight. Bingo and crew looking to invade. They successfully get out. Kael'thas puts his bomb on the building. This is probably going to go down with a few hits, aided by Dingo here. Keep goes down. Core is now open. Johanna coming out with the big stun. Makes it happen. Crushing Jaws comes out for the Sonya. Deckard gets a root off. Ooh, Orphea might go down here, looking for a dive in, doesn't quite get it. Space Pope, oh, dies from the bomb and spreads it to the little barista. Tassadar, trying to stay alive, manages to get away. Catapult takes down the fountain, not looking good. The Funk over here soloing this camp, doing the steal on the side of Amethyst. In the meantime, we expect Malthael to rotate up and solo this shrine while the rest of Lord Expectations does some sort of engage or a split push. Looking at the shrine, let's do our overview and see what people are doing. So, clearing camp here, camp needs to be cleared here. You can see that thicker diamond, that's a catapult, so they're gonna have to go clear that soon too. Shrine getting easily cleared out here. Waiting for the Punisher to come out. It will be a Mortar Punisher, so we now see the third kind of Punisher.
Blue team has summoned a Mortar Punisher.
Mortar Punisher, maybe the weakest Punisher? Still not something you want to have against you, but defendable. 1916, even talent here. Tassadar and Malthael are both missing, baited over. Johanna gets away without taking much damage. Deckard manages a double root. This keep will go down fast. Alright, moving on to the core with the Punisher. Let's see what happens. Malthael can't master over there, trying to get out. Johanna gets out just in time with her falling sword. Vala getting out as well. Ooh, triple kill. This could be rough. Tassadar not giving up. He's gonna solo it down. Let's see if he makes it. Oh, he might get... Oh, it goes down. It's up to Morales. He throws her grenade in. It's not enough. And GG, first game over to lowered expectations. Okay. We'll see what the game summary tells us. So, pretty even on healing. More more damage, more deaths dished out by lowered expectations. Lots of that damage from that Orphea. So the double mage, not an issue for them. Sometimes double mage can be punished, but they weren't in this case. Malthael, 16k soak compared to Sonia's 10k, so keeping his team comfortably in the lead on soak, and I think he took like 18 camps, so he was on top of that. Varian playing a nice. I liked all the bush sitting. So lowered expectations did a great job of getting their lead, getting their lanes pushed in, and then just waiting around, rather than exposing themselves for extra damage or making some bad plays. They were able to kind of sit back and just be aware and watch the other team rotate and make the play they wanted. So great job on their rotations there. Sonya going down 6 times, kind of getting caught out a few in the off lane, and then kind of going down early in the team fight as well. Also, she was targeted by the Varian, so if you saw the Varian charge in, he was going in for that taunt on the Sonya, so making life rough for Docket. Tassadar went down 5 times. I think a few of those are avoidable, so we'll look to see if Sparhawk can kind of stay back a bit more. And see what happens. All right, going to the next game, and I didn't even show you the numbers. Sorry for the talents. Oh, yeah, there's the talents. They all took talents. They're all great. Good job, everybody. And here we go. Jumping into it. Give you the map view. See what's happening. I'm not sure this map, but I will ask them in a second. This is the Battlefield of Eternity. Alright, Phoenix Rising Amethyst. Going with the map picks. I like the confidence. Now you'll almost never catch our team playing 2-lane maps in NGS, because I prefer big maps with lots of macro. And 2-lane maps don't let me do that. And when you're really old, like I am, you can't move your fingers fast enough to hit the keys in these micro fights, so big macro stuff works better. Alright, game is starting in a moment here, and we'll jump into that draft. We'll see if lowered expectations can close it out. Here we go. I completely forgot what the draft was last time. Oh, there was a Cassia, a Brightwing ban. But on Battlefield of Eternity, we're going to see, I expect to see a lot more map bans. So we're going to see the Valas, the Zul'jins, all these single target racers, the Rainers, banned out early, is my guess. So, but we start with the Brightwing. So, Brightwing known for being a global healer, and the Polymorph wrecks people. So, very powerful healer right now overall. My team hates Brightwing. We ban her a lot. Phoenix Rising Amethyst really hates Mei, so that's 2 bans in a row. My guess is that Dingo has a mean Mei who they did not want to see this evening. Vala banned out, so no Vala for Sylvester Chung this game. Vala, of course, one of the highest single target racers when it comes to these immortals. Expecting like a Rainer ban. And win again. Alright. Phoenix Rising Amethyst, they had a strategy, they're sticking with it. Ooh, there's the Alarak. Banned out last game, so let's see what happens. Looking for some spicy spicy silences. Alright, Rainer picked up, and Deckard this time for the little barista. Rainer, of course, does lots of damage to the Immortal with his level 1 Exterminator talent that does bonus damage to non-heroes.
Victory above all.
Johanna taken this time, so Johanna Deckard swap. Stukov banned out last game, picked up this game by Malfrex. We'll see if a little Janna's banned. I don't know. Not sure who the tank of choice is, but we might also see a Kael'thas ban. Otherwise, maybe in a Nubarak or Tychus banned out. Interesting choice. They've already picked up Rainer, and Johanna isn't the best Tychus tank killer target. But Tychus is very good overall, even without his giant killer. Just from his zoning potential from transforming into the Odin. Commandeering it, rather, sorry.
Our time has come.
Artanis and Diablo. So Artanis, known for being a good racer if he takes amateur opponent. So in terms of Immortal race, between Rainer and Artanis, Phoenix Rising Amethyst can just mow this thing down. Although, now we've got Greymane, who also mows it down. So, lots of single target damage coming out. Promi gonna make life interesting for the backline. Final pick from Sylvester Chung. Maybe he grabs the Orphea this time? Or the Ming? Li Ming? Deathwing! There we go. That's the exciting draft I wanted last time. Alright. Place your channel points for voting. Or don't, because not enough of you have followed me yet. Yeah, no, I wanted to see the... I should have called out lowered expectations on their portrait choice here. I wanted to see if they can come up with something non-Carbot for next time, so if and when you guys watch the replay here, I just want to see a little bit more variety next round, so you can take that into your strategy sessions. Okay, into the game.
Prepare yourselves for battle, heroes.
So, let's recap who we got. We have Malfrex on the Stukov, used to be on Deckard. Spudmax was on the Tassadar, now on the Chromie. Hopefully that means we see some. I think I heard what he was doing last time. No, he was on Taster. He was on Kael'thas. Sorry. Dingo on the Johanna, the Funk on the Greymane, and Dextor on the Alrak. Spaceboat on the Diablo, Sparhawk on the Deathwing, Barista on the Deckard, Docket on the Artanis, Rainer, played by Sylvester Chung. Alright, let's move down. Need to fix my view here. There we go. We'll zoom out so we can see everything happening. Big Deckard. Oh, that. Catches the Chromie out with that root. Really liking the Deathwing so far. Great CC, great stuns. Making life really hard. So between the Deckard roots and this Deathwing fire, I'm excited to see what happens here. Spaceboat, blinded briefly by Johanna, manages to get out. Big fire breath from Deathwing to clear out. Johanna does nothing to the Deathwing. Sylvester Chung runs away. Lots of puddles on the ground here. Dingo barely gets away. Oh, Alrak rooted. Where's the follow-up? Almost had it. Top lane, Docket and the Funk. Having a gentlemanly exchange. We see Phoenix going for this early camp, so that's great. Let's see if they can hold it off. Alarak coming to check it out, sees it. Action's about to move down here. Diablo goes in a little early, caught out. Deckard helps him out. Big Flame Breath takes out that Johanna. Spaceboat holds on, manages to zone out for his team. Sparhawk is just looking deadly on this Deathwing. Oh, so good. Vacuity, I think Deathwing is just an exciting game to cast, so I'm happy he was picked up. Alright, camp's being taken on both sides, which means it's time to look at our macro overview. So, blue team starts on top, red team starts on the bottom for attacking. We're going to see these camps right here pushing in top. This camp is going to then now push in bottom. We'll see if the teams clear the camps before racing their immortals. Shaman camp coming in, getting cleared quickly by Greymane and Alarak before the immortal hits, along with this and the top camp taken here. So we got a camp pushing top. We've got a camp pushing bot. This is a shaman camp, so this wall is gone essentially. Big fight over here. Lowered expectations, getting flame breathed. Manages to get away. Deckard root zoning out for them. Looking to take the halftime show, and they do. Sorry, that was Phoenix taking the halftime show. Nice work. Both teams looking to just take... Nope. Lowered expectations coming to defend. Diablo goes in. Deathwing sitting in, breathing on that immortal, takes it out. Spaceboat goes down, but they get the immortal, probably a worthy hit there. Shaman camp managed to get this gate down. The camp top did not get much done. So overall, I would say, depending on how this immortal phase goes, or we'll see what Phoenix Rising Amethyst can do with it. Deathwing lands with only 3 plates, so came down a little bit early, maybe. Big Flame Breath coming out with a big stun. Gets the team really nice and low, adding some good damage here. Greymane causing problems for Deathwing. You see that cocktail going and hitting him in the back. Looking to engage, stun goes out, hits 2 of them top. Dingo goes in, big Flame Breath going in, looking to get the Funk. Funk moves out. Mortal goes down, but this keep is almost gone. Just needs a little bit of a few waves to push it over. So I would say that's a great first Immortal phase from the side of Phoenix. They should be pleased with that. They managed to overcome their gate loss during the fight. Ooh, big landing by Deathwing. Comes out really low. Looks for that stun, triple stun with the Flame Breath, but camp is given away. Deathwing trying to stay in it. Manages to get out. He just landed, so he probably can't fly right away. Yeah. Oh, he did. Great, good. Okay. Little spear chuckers on the side of Lowered Expectations. Coming in to invade. Raynor really keeping us at bay here, which is good. Oh, not that. Not that. Finally, I'll look at talents. You know, always interesting and important for this game. So, Low Blow taken by Stukov, not Ballista Spores. Chromie taking her Sandblast build. Johanna blinding, holding her ground, and convicting. So she'll be doing lots of blinds, which is great against this team, especially against the Raynor. This camp looks like it might be a scene of a team fight. Greymane, so going for these attack talents, taking the Wizened Duelist for extra damage. And Alarak, taking what I think is a normal build? I don't know. No one knows Alarak. It's weird. Amateur opponent and Exterminator picked up on the side of Phoenix, so that's showing off in this great race they have. Oh, great! Nice! Deathwing able to get that Stukov blow with that big Flame Breath. Dexter can't CC this Sparhawk. Sparhawk trying to get away on this Deathwing with his life. Running away, manages to do it, gets a stun out. Hitting that Flame Breath doesn't quite get him down, but gets him really low. Sylvester Chung pokes out on the Raynor. Artanis coming back in. Both teams about to hit level 10. We'll see how this changes the game. I think the biggest change is going to be the Cursed Bullet from Greymane, who he uses against the Deathwing if he goes that build. He did. Big stun by Space Pope. Tries to get away. Stunned out. Great invade by Dingo and the Johanna with the Falling Sword. Looks like this phase is going over to Lowered Expectations. Diablo did have full souls, so he's almost back up. Phoenix decides to take this this camp to make up for their lack of immortal damage. They do so. Let's see if there's an invade or if they just go for damage. Here's the invade. Here we go. Deathwing going in. I can show talents. I think I have talents up now. Great Flame Breath takes out the Stukov. Trying to hold off the team. Let's see if Chromie can poke it down. By the way, there are Carnage Pants. I believe the... I think I have the thing active for Hot Slogs. So if you click on the right-hand side, you can do the hero stats that way. And I think it shows... You can like click at your leisure and see who's got what. Raynor trying to get away. Doesn't get away. Stay while and listen goes out, misses. No one stays. Deathwing, looking low, manages to Cataclysm out. And this Immortal will go over the side of Lowered Expectations. Okay, Raynor will be back in time for the defense. Let's go to the top lane, see how this is looking. Not cleared out yet. Artanis clearing out bottom, keeping things at bay. The Funk just kind of plinking him down. Okay, looking for this engage. The Immortal will stay at range until its shield is gone, so we want to get that shield down so it can be killed more easily. Excellent landing by Sparhawk. It's a lot of cooldown reduction. Goes for a big stun, goes for a fear. coming back and is going to look for this Flame Breath. Goes for the stun, followed by the Flame Breath. Gets people low. Not quite enough to kill, but enough to zone them out. Raynor kind of doing the work on taking this Immortal down. I don't think he's going to get it in time to save his keep. Almost, but not quite. Big invade. Oh, yeah, Deckard Triangle misses. Artanis, though, manages to get the bottom keep during that, so great backup. Oh, great APOC. A little late, maybe. The arm takes Deckard for a ride. Couldn't even follow that one. So, Deckard took a massive shove, as you saw, as he massively shoved poor Deckard there. Sorry, Stukov did. Johanna, Falling Sword, same talent, different player this time. Oh, Stukov low blow, not enough to kill Sylvester. Oh, man, that was tight. Excellent invade from that Deathwing, manages to fear them off the point. And Phoenix gets the steal. I kind of want them to play a little safer till they get 13, but, you know, if you're getting the kill, it's all good. We also picked up Curse Bullet, so big ol' percentage damage against our big fat tanks here. Big stun comes out, big Flame Breath, catches the Deckard in the root to get a few extra damage on him. Johanna taking some Holy Fury. Well, I guess Time Traps work against Deathwing, who knew? And Alarak taking Deadly Charge. Let's see what happens here. Both teams kind of posting up on their camps. APOC taken by Diablo, used a few times. Bellowing Roar from Deathwing, used to steal that camp. Say Well and Listen, used to stun. Suppression Pulse, effective against Greymane on the race. Let's see what happens here. Dingo going in. Deathwing gets in the middle of things, goes for the stun. Gets a little low, comes out. Looks for a big Flame Breath, but standing in Stukov arm goes down really low. Alarak does his Deadly Charge in to take out the Diablo. Deathwing stun, not enough to help. Slow by Chromie, gets Docket slowed here on the Artanis. Dingo comes in with a blinding flash to take him down.
Enough. I seek better ground.
We'll double invade on this camp. Flame Breath going for so long, not enough to get the kill. Diablo goes down. Slowing stands, not a problem for Deathwing, but is a problem for the rest of the team. Stun goes out, not enough time to hit the team there. Alarak uses his little pushy thing to get out of the way. Oh yeah, fair point, Giant Spain. I know, I forget other random, all those stasis-y things work against him. Okay, Immortal on the side of Lord Expectations, looking to push in with this Shaman Camp. Shaman Camp doing tons of damage to this keep. It's going to go down right here to the Funk, unless he runs away. There we go. This is a big Shaman plus Immortal push, so this is a problem. Deathwing lands in the middle, goes for the big fear. Oh, Johanna lands on the wrong side. Oh, she got flipped by Deathwing. Uses Falling Sword, manages to get out. Deathwing taking a ton of damage, getting his Flame Breath off. Doesn't quite get out in time. Space Pope sucked back in, taken out by the Chromie. Lord Expectations has a 2-level lead and is up by 5 to 2 here. I think they're just gonna go core. Let's see. Artanis might be able to get a blind off, but probably not enough to stop the Immortal for any length of time. Stay a while and listens. Causes Alarak to read a book and stop for a second. Deathwing, alright, this is the play, Sparhawk. Make it happen. Not quite. GG. Alright. Series to Lowered Expectations. I think they should raise their expectations for next season as they probably go back to Div D. But we'll see. Okay, I will see if I can get a interview from I forget who the captain is. Malfrex. Okay, we'll see if he joins me in the lobby. We'll look at our damage while I go to the lobby to see if they join us there. Okay. While we wait for them to show up, we'll see what happens. So Chromie, dishing out the damage from Spud Max, looking great. Deathwing, great Deathwing game. That was good. That was fun to watch. I hope you enjoyed that. Highest hero damage the game. Great CCs, great camp steals. Only died once. Excellent play from Sparhawk there. Lots of self healing. Doing great. Deckard managed to stay alive the whole game, so that's good news. Hey, there's Malfrex.
Hello.
How's it going? We were just going over the stats, but we'll stop since you're here.
Oh, no. You can finish it up if you want to finish it up.
No. People can look at it while we're chatting. So, hey, nice series. Way to defy expectations and take it.
Thank you. The start of that second game, we weren't. Our confidence level went from "we're doing good" to "oh shit."
They really came out hot on that second game. Yeah, I was like, all right, I guess we're going to game 3, but then you guys managed to turn it around. So, but game 1, Shrines. What was your draft? What was your thoughts? What was your strategy going in?
So we had sort of a decent idea of how they played because we had played them before. I want to apologize to Lieutenant Barista because I had identified that Bright Wing as her stronger healer, so maybe it's a little bit being biased, but I feel like healers have a big role. They definitely remembered from what we played before because they banned out Anduin, who I played them before, and other than that, we just kind of looked at the other matches that they played and where they were having success, and tried to build around there.
Yeah. What about May? Is May a strong one for Dingo?
Yeah. So at the start of season, he was playing a fair bit of May, and people took notice of that. And the later half of the season, he wasn't able to play any May.
Yeah, I think every team has a time like that. So just ask my teammates about how much we get to play Dahaka now. So, but yeah, you guys mentioned to hold on. I think the Kalathos was rough and a great pickup there. And yeah, I mean you guys were in control the whole time. It looked pretty solid. Game 2, Deathwing. What was your what happened?
When Deathwing got picked, we figured that Greymane was going to be a pretty strong counter, but they sent Deathwing down to bottom, and we ended up having a little bit of difficulty at the start. I think Spud was the first one to drop. He followed his sometime typical pattern of face-checking bushes, and tried to give Diablo a kiss there in the first round, and we were all caught off guard by that, and I think they comboed 2 of their 3 kills right there in the first minute and a half of the game.
Yeah, no, it was really, really quite solid when they had their Deathwing plus Deckard combos all game. So, but yeah, what was the turning point? I mean, I couldn't tell. I feel like it was. I mean, maybe it was level 10s. Was it you guys changing strategy or just getting talents? Like, what was the comms like when you're getting that game going?
So our strategy based on how they had built out is basically we're going to play defense on the mortals, and then when we took them down enough, go and race on them while they're waiting for their cooldown timers or regen timers. And that definitely didn't work on the first mortal. Thankfully, it's not too deadly. And then on the second Immortal, we were fairly close to hitting 10s. So Dex headed off to lane to give us 10s, and I think that was the turning point for us to be able to reclaim that Immortal because we were behind at the start.
Yeah.
And I think that's really where things kind of flipped over. We got that Immortal, we were able to take top lane and push it. We started to get at the walls by the time that it dropped down, and I think that just gave us the lane advantage because Funk was pushing the camps whenever he got the opportunity.
Yeah, no, it worked well, and yeah, I think you guys were definitely turned around, which is great to see. I was rooting for the Deathwing. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was that was well played and exciting to watch. So, but congratulations. Next game you are up against either 210 Bleckman Street or Screaming Nachos. So good luck in that round.
I'm slightly favoring Bleckman, not because I don't like Screaming and Nachos, but because Bleckman are brothers from another mother.
Oh, okay.
When we jumped into the league, it was actually me and Asterix who was the captain of Bleckman, and we were seeking out to see if we could get enough players to play in league, and we wound up finding enough people to form 2 teams. So it's great to have that rivalry with somebody that you actually know, because the smack talk is going to definitely be going on all week if we wind up facing them.
Yeah, we'll see if I can pick it up again. So that'd be a good one to watch.
Yeah, that'd be great.
All right. Any shoutouts?
Shout out to obviously the rest of the team. You played great tonight. Keep it up. Let's try and make it through the next round of the playoffs, especially if we wind up playing Blackman, because we'll never hear the end of it. Shout out to Phoenix Rising Amethyst. You guys were great opponents. We love playing against you. You have a great attitude. You've improved since we played you last time, which just means we're going to be scared the next time that we're going up against you. So just keep at it. You guys are doing great. And of course, thanks to you for casting. It's always great to have somebody stream the games. And I'll be watching afterwards to find out where we can improve, because it's always great to hear somebody else's perspective of what the games are.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. All right. Great series, and good luck.
Thank you.
All
Talk
right.
to you later.
See ya. Okay, folks. That's it for the stream. Hope you enjoyed it. Leave a review on my page. I don't know how you do that. Anyways, catch you next time.